kind of fade away for a couple of games? Do you feel you're getting more and more in the rhythm each time, each deep that you got it?
No. I think I came in with a mindset to get my teammates involved. Because of everybody has had it going, and they've been playing so well, so I just wanted to keep that going, and found myself playing within. I mean, we've always had the system. I think lately they've been moving the ball, they've been making shots, and then we've been playing great defense. So I just wanted to come in and just fit in and trying to make sure that everybody keeps doing what they've been doing because they've been doing a great job, and and then in some ways, whenever I was needed, that's when I felt like I needed to turn it on.
Joe, Tobias was just really good about time carrying you guys offensively until you were able to get it going. Just what did you make of this play when you were out, and just even carrying you through tonight?
Man, they've been doing so good. I think they've just been trusting each other. Even before I got hurt, I think the way we were playing, then we were playing together. Just moving the ball. Making sure everybody touches the ball, and obviously the last 4 games, they've been playing on another level. And defensively and offensively, I think our offense has been so good because of our defense. So I think that's the reason why we've been winning all these games.
In defense, what did you see on that possession where you got the steal late that didn't completely steal the game, but was obviously a big play for you guys?
I mean, in that situation, from the start of the play, you could tell he thought we were going to trap him. They were going to try to set a screen for him to try to get me on them. And we were going to go 1 through 5 anyway, so I would have to guard him straight up anyways. But the way I, positioned myself, I acted like we were going to trap him and try to take the ball out of his hands. And, as the best player on the team, you want the last shot, and you want to be able to make the last plays to make sure that your team wins. And in that situation, that's why he ended up sending whoever I was guarding away to try to go one-on-one. And, I just tried to play cat and mouse game where I felt like, I had him thinking that he had a wide open lob, while at the same time, I knew I was giving that space for a reason because, like I said, I watch a lot of games. He's not selfish. He didn't make that type of play if someone is open. So, I was just trying to bait him, and he did work. And, in some instances, it doesn't work. It could have been a bad play or a bad read by me. But in that situation, it did work, so I was happy.
Well, what has the last week been like for you since the Minnesota game with your foot and all?
It's been hard. I'll say probably the following 2 days after I got hurt because I was extremely worried about what it might have been, because I couldn't walk. So I was just happy that it wasn't as bad as I thought it was, and I wasn't able to miss a lot of time.
I'm proud of you the way your team's been able to kind of persevere and turn things around amid, you being out, James, Tyrese, Tobias missed a bunch of time. You guys are still on 7 and 9. You're playing great defense. Like, what is it been like to see
It's a
that?
testament to our coaching staff. Obviously, the players have been doing a great job. Got to give a lot of credit to guys like Shake. That Ferg, guys coming in that haven't gotten minutes all season, and they're just coming in. I'm just proud of them because they're ready. You could tell, that they were waiting for this moment for them for their name to be called. So, I'm just proud. We have, like I said, the first few games, we didn't play the way we wanted to, offensively and defensively. And if you remember at the beginning, right before the season, I thought I said I wanted us to be the best defense in the league, which I think, since I've come back from injury, I think we are the best defense in the league. That was the goal. And, those first few games, we weren't playing well defensively. And then offensively, the ball was taking too much. So, obviously, injuries happened, and we had to make a lot of adjustments. Whether it's me becoming more of a playmaker, and then we also got some guys that can handle and score the ball in Tobias, Shake, Tyrese before he got hurt, Ferg. So I think it's all about just us playing together, coaching staff, Coach Doc and his staff. They've been getting everybody ready, just to make sure that we come in and we do everything possible to win these games.
I know you said you were trying to get everybody involved early on, but down the stretch when you took over and kind of pulled you guys home, were you surprised they didn't try to double you really at all?
No, because it's hard and it's almost impossible to double from the elbow. There's a reason why I don't post up as much as I used to post up. In the past, there's a reason for that, because in the post, it's just easy to double. But at the elbow or the nail, if you want to double, good luck. Someone is going to be wide open, and I have a better vision of the whole floor, whether, depending on when they're doubling from, someone is going to be open and I can see everybody. So in that situation, they've been watching film like I'm sure the rest of the league do. We run the same play, especially at the end of the game. It's hard. It's hard to double. If you want to do it, go ahead, but it is hard, and, you just got to live with the results. And tonight we were just fortunate to, knock down a couple of key shots.
Everyone down the roster has been ready to step in and play the way that they have. Like, what have you observed, like, behind the scenes as far as, like, the extra work those guys put in? You mentioned the coaching staff, obviously, too. Like, what has sort of led to those guys being ready?
We have shoot-arounds every game, which is not okay. No, I'm just kidding. But, knowing the history of, having coach in the past, from what I heard, in his old days, they didn't used to practice a lot. And, we practice every day, and we have shoot-arounds before every game, which is good. That's what you need to be able to win. But I think, that goes into, making sure everybody is ready and making sure everybody knows the plays. Making sure we keep that cohesion where everybody is on the same page. Depending on whether you play or not, you still got to know what you got to do. When you get on the floor.
The last time Shake had the ball this much was back in the bubble a couple years ago. Where do you think his game's grown most since then?
I think he's always been like that. It's all about the NBA is all about opportunities. Right now, he's got a huge opportunity to, because he's extremely needed. We lost two of our ball handlers. He has a lot of responsibilities, on his shoulders, but he's been doing such a fantastic job, and I think he's always had it. It's just about the opportunities. He just never had. He had, a couple chances, but it's easier when you play regularly. It's hard. I always pride myself on, whether I miss time or not, I always pride myself on, coming back and, dominating. But for some other guys that they need to, play regularly to be able to show what they can do, I think for him and, for the other guys that have been playing so well, it's just about the consistency of, coming in, knowing their roles, knowing what they have to do to be able to help us win.
Nice job.